What's up, folks? Welcome back to the channel. Boozer here. Thanks for stopping by. Today is a very exciting day because we can finally announce to you guys what the Alice Loyalty Champion will be all about. Here she is in the background here, spinning around. She looks amazing. We got the white bunny on her backpack. That might give you guys some clues about what is to come. We got this big old sword here. Looks awesome. I love her little trinkets around her attire. And I love the way that Raid kind of made her, like raidified her basically. But yeah, I think she looks great. She looks kind of like Harley Quinn a little bit here with the chest pieces and the hearts and all that stuff. Looks pretty cool. I don't know. I like it. Anyways, guys, let's jump into her kit real quick here. All right, guys, just going to move myself over to the other side here, but let's talk about her kit here real quick. Vorpal Sword. So if you guys didn't know, Vorpal Sword is actually like a really like mythical, powerful sword where it is used to behead like monsters. So it's a really cool piece of lore that they put into Alice the Wanderer here. She's a magic attack Sacred Order champion. Really, really cool. She is no curious little child here. She is a menace. So we got the Vorpal Sword on the A1, double hit, place an extra hit if the target has any active skills on cooldown. So she does have some synergy here with the enemy having cooldowned skills. Each hit has an 80% chance, 100% chance when fully booked of decreasing the duration of a random buff on the target for one turn. So this is really good at basically like taking off turns from a buff, for example, like Stone Skin, for example. Total 4 books in it, 20% damage boost from books. Using a lockout before she attacks basically guarantees her a quad hit A1. So really, really strong A1 potentially. Her A2 here, Clockwork Cyclone, 4 turns down to 3 turns when fully booked. 5 books in total goes into here. 100% chance of increasing the cooldowns of all enemy skills by 2 turns. So it's a team-wide lockout for 2 turns, and then she has a 100% chance of decreasing each target's turn meter by 15% if at least one of the target skills has its cooldown increased to the maximum. Decrease their turn meter by 30% instead. If you're attacking a full team, it's very likely that you're probably going to get a maxed out skill on one of the champions, so it's likely to be a 30% turn meter reduction, followed by a AoE attack, followed by an AoE lockout against the enemy on a 3-turn cooldown. In my opinion, this is an extremely strong, high-value ability for her. So really, really nice to see. Of course, it takes accuracy, unfortunately, but it's a really, really strong ability. Her A3, Queen Slayer, 4 turns down to 3 turns, 20% damage from books as well. 3 books total. Single target hit, ignore 20% of the target's defense. Just all business there. If the target is killed, also attacks the enemy with the lowest HP, and same condition, ignore 20% of the target's defense. 20% of the target's defense is not massive, but when you pair that up with, for example, Merciless set, 35%, and then you have Helm Smasher on top of that, you're getting pretty close to the magical 100% ignore defense. But it's a really, really strong ability, all business. Potentially to kill 2 targets right away on a 3-turn cooldown. We have to see how the multipliers work. Make sure you guys check out my showcase on Alice the Wanderer coming up. It's going to be a doozy. You guys don't want to miss that one. But let's move on here. She does have a passive here as well. Tick Tock. Passive effect. Whenever this champion attacks, inflicts 3% bonus damage to each target for each turn remaining on all of their skills cooldowns. This bonus damage is counted individually for each target. So it's kind of like just passive damage. It's like AoE passive damage. It's kind of like if maybe the enemy had all Hex applied to them, for example. 3% bonus damage for each turn that their skills are on cooldown. So certain, most champions, if they used up all their skills, for example, it'd probably be like 4 to 6 turns roughly of cooldown, but occasionally you might get more. You might get a champion with like 4 abilities and then 3 of their skills are locked out, and then you might get a little bit more value, but you're looking at about 4 to 6, which works out to be about 12%, 12 to 15, 12 to 18% extra bonus damage. It's not crazy, but it's a little bit, and it's on a passive effect. Why not? And her active effect here, reset the cooldown of one of this champion's skills each time it kills an enemy. Occurs once per skill, 3-turn cooldown. So it's a really nice active effect. Some abilities on some really good nukers have this kind of reset ability when they kill somebody, but it's attached to one skill. So this active effect attaches to all her skills, her entire kit, which is of course pretty good for some flexibility there. And then to round it out, she has the increased attack in all battles, aura, Solid, solid. In my opinion, on paper, looks great. Looks great. And keep in mind that she is going to be the free loyalty champion, guys. So keep that all in mind. All right, guys, lastly, we're going to read the little blurb here that Plarium has to describe the Alice. Let's see how accurate their description is. It's always interesting to see what they actually think of their own creations and how it's actually used in game. So, hello people, at last we are ready to reveal the theme of the upcoming campaign and its loyalty champion, Alice the Wanderer. Faction, Sacred Order, Legendary, Attack, Magic. I would say that Magic as an attacker is probably a slight negative since there's so many strong Force support champions, but that's fine. Alice the Wanderer is a hybrid damage dealer, uniquely designed to dominate PvP battles with her ability to both control and eliminate the enemy team. Perfect for all arena modes, Alice is a champion that greatly benefits from accuracy, but doesn't fear Polymorph Blessing. And to further enhance her damage dealer role, her passive offsets the need for higher accuracy with extra damage potential. So what they mean by Polymorph Blessing is basically she doesn't apply debuffs herself, but she has the lockout ability. Keep in mind, guys, she will require accuracy, and generally damage dealers that require accuracy have lower damage dealing potential, right? So just to keep in mind and expectations in check, of course. All right, so Alice's A1 is a 2-hitter with the possibility to strike a 3rd time if the target has any active skill on cooldown. Sorry, I did say that it's a quad hit, so it's actually just an extra hit. So it's total 3 hits. So 1 extra hit, not an extra attack, which would have made it a quad hit. So my bad. Thank you, Plarium, for correcting me there. So 3 hits on the A1. Her A2 is an AoE attack that will set up the stage by increasing the cooldown of all enemy skills by 2 turns and decreasing their turn meter at the same time. Yep, that's a pretty good move. Her A3 is a single target nuke that ignores lots of defense and will additionally attack the enemy with the lowest HP if the initial target gets killed. So this is likely to kill 2 targets, which is pretty good. Alice's passive complements her kit by resetting either her A2 or her A3 anytime she kills an enemy on the 3 turn. Yes, that's a very good active passive ability. Gives her some flexibility on her attacks. Also, to compensate for her accuracy needs, Alice will inflict a 3% damage for every turn remaining on the enemy skill's cooldown. So they're saying that they know that she needs accuracy, but to make up for adding accuracy stat and having her deal less damage, they're going to make her passively deal damage with her passive. Fair enough, right? Fair enough. You can try different strategies, build around her A2, pair her with another cooldown increasing champion, or stack sustained gear for a go second approach. Capitalizing on enemies' freshly cooled down skills. Loyalty program starts on January 8th, guys, and phase 1 will last 14 days. There's a phase 2, guys, where you can get her 5-star soul. That's incredibly beneficial for her, especially since she needs accuracy here. The last day to activate Alice Chase is March 26th, so keep that in mind, guys. And of course, if you don't summon her, note that you won't be able to summon Alice from shards while the loyalty program is active. Okay, so something to keep in mind, you won't be able to summon her while the program is active. Also, keep in mind that all these Alice Adventure champions, they are in the pool, the shard pool, so they're not exclusive or anything, so no need for like hyper FOMO for some of you guys, like collector guys out there. You guys can rest easy. They will be in the pool. All right, so that's going to be it for the video. Just a quick rundown for her kit here. We got more to come with the days to come, so stay tuned for all that. If you guys like the content, make sure you guys give me a like and subscribe. Leave a comment below what you guys think about Alice the Wanderer. Are you guys hyped? She is a free champion, guys. We cannot ask for much more than that, considering that we just got Skeletor last. But anyways, guys, let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Hopefully you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.